Lorraine Ladish, and today we're going to do a 10-minute easy Pilates-based workout. This is something great to start the day or do at any other time in the comfort of your own home. I'm using a yoga mat, but if you don't have one, then you can use the carpet, a rug, a towel, anything that won't slip around. And please remember to take this routine at your own pace because it's for you. And you can stop, rewind, or restart the video at any moment. So now let's begin. We're going to start on our backs with our feet firmly planted on the floor. The small of our back is going to be pressing into the mat. And as we breathe in and out of our nose, or however we can, breathing is more important than just holding your breath. We're going to be pushing down as if there were some resistance to our arms. So once again, everything is engaged, our glutes are engaged, our core, which is like a girdle, is going to be engaged, and we're breathing in and out and just pushing and creating energy and resistance as we work out together with all these other people who are at home doing the same thing with us. So here we're going to do 3 more. That is 3 and 2, and the last one, we push, give it all we got. Great. Okay, now we're going to lift one leg with the foot towards the ceiling, making sure that the leg is engaged entirely, including the kneecap, and we're pushing our hands into the floor, the carpet, or whatever we are lying on. And I'm also feeling this in my core, and I'm trying my best to have my neck relaxed as I am breathing. Now, if you would like to make this a little more challenging, then by all means lift the opposite leg and have the calf parallel to the mat. And if you want to make it a lot more challenging, then you can float the opposite leg off the floor, but always keeping in mind that the small of your back needs to be pressing firmly against the ground. Okay, so we're going to do 3 more. Remember also that a good gauge of how intensely you're working out or exercising is the ability to have a conversation while you're moving. Okay, now to the other leg, same thing. Leg is engaged and we're engaging the core. Most importantly, we're pressing the hands into the carpet or the floor and breathing in and out, not holding the breath. The breath is very important when we're exercising and when we're living. Okay, so if you want to make it a little more intense, here we go. And the other option is to float the leg off the floor, but once again, please do not lift the small of the back off of the floor. So we're just going to do 2 more and keep that leg engaged, smile, keep the neck relaxed. And here we go. Now we're going to be very gentle and bring the knees into the chest and maybe kindly to our body, being compassionate and nice to ourselves. We're just going to rock from side to side and switch exercises. So now I'm going to lie the length of the mat or the rug or whatever I am on. And we can do these exercises up here in our forearms or down here as if we were lying at the beach. The bottom leg can be extended or it can be bent. I'm going to do it bent, which is a little less challenging. So my heel is going to be pointing up towards the ceiling and the toes are pointing towards the mat. I am engaging the entire length of my leg and I am trying hard to stabilize my torso. So I'm not swinging around, I am not moving the top, I am simply pulsing up and down with that leg. So it's not important how high you lift it, what's really important is how engaged that is and that your movements are precise and small and that you feel them. That is an effective exercise. Okay, so now we're going to bring that top leg over and that's going to relax our glute a little bit, and we're going to extend the bottom one. We're going to fire up the entire leg, and I like to pretend that there is an invisible string and that I'm like a puppet and somebody is bringing that leg up. So it doesn't matter whether you are lifting that leg off of the floor or not. What really matters is that you're feeling it in your inner thigh. Even if the leg never comes off of the floor, if you're feeling it in your inner thigh, that is exactly what we're aiming for. So let's keep it here for 3, 2, 1, and whew. Now we're going to switch it to the other side. Same thing. We're going to lie the length of the mat or the towel or whatever we have, and we could do these exercises with the bottom leg extended, which makes it a little harder, or we can, for greater stability, bend the bottom knee. Now the top heel is going to be pointing towards the ceiling, and those toes are pointing down, and again I'm pulsing and making sure that the movement is precise. If at any moment I am really tired, then I'm going to rest, and otherwise I will just keep on going and pulse and make sure that the top half of my body is not moving. Even if I have to rest whenever I feel that I'm engaging other muscles that I should not be. That is a good way to prevent injuries. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to take that top leg over, and that's going to relax the glutes for a minute. And then I'm going to extend the bottom leg, and once again, feel how I am pulling up, even if that leg does not actually lift off of the mat. And I have my foot flexed, and I'm firing up that entire leg. And you don't really have to move this arm, but I like that feeling to remind myself that, whoop, this is exactly where I need to be feeling it. Okay, so here we're gonna hold it for 3, 2, 1, and we're done with that part. Now we're going to bring ourselves up to a sitting position, and I'd like to sit in easy pose. Now, easy pose should be easy. So if your knees are not here, that's fine. Not everybody's knees are going to be there. Maybe you want to make yourself way more comfortable by putting blankets or pillows under your knees. The most important thing is that your sit bones are firmly planted on the floor, that your back is extended, that your spine is erect, and that your shoulders are comfortably down. So from here, we're going to push out with our arms, feeling like a line of energy between our hands. And from here, I'm going to make fists and pretend I'm really strong. But you know what? No, I am really strong, right? I'm going to think that I'm really strong. And I'm going to make little circles towards the back of the room, engaging everything from my shoulders to my biceps, to the deltoids, to absolutely everything. And now those circles are moving forward, just little circles, breathing, breathing, breathing. Imagine all those other people at home doing this with us. I like to imagine all of you at home doing this with me. It gives me more energy as well. Okay, so here, let's imagine that there is a beach ball or something between our hands. And from here, we're going to pull down, like we're at the gym at the lat machine. But we're going to pull down with enthusiasm and with gusto, and knowing that we're engaging everything from the lats right here to the pecs, to the triceps, to the biceps, and all the while staving off stiffness and any kind of stagnant energy that we might have in our body from just sitting for long hours or being at home. And we'll do 3 more. Let's give it everything we got. And again, 1 more, and that one will be the last one, but we're not done yet. Okay, so from here we're going to push our arms towards the back of the room and then pull all that energy in with our pectoral muscles, and then back. I'm pushing back and just holding and engaging my entire back and pulling in with my pectorals and imagining that energy. I can even close my eyes and picture it. It's like I am resisting against something and creating my own resistance mentally and also physically to challenge myself and to fire up the energy in my body, my mind, and my soul. Great. Okay, now we're going to just relax those shoulders and bring one hand out to the side, the hand resting on the floor, the other arm extending towards the ceiling. If this is a little too much, Then bring the hand to the shoulder. And what I'm really focusing on is on bringing my chest, my heart to the ceiling and opening from there. I could also be here. Either is fine. We're just opening the chest and extending the side. Same thing for the other side. I could be looking down if it's bothering me. I can have my hand here. I'm still breathing in and out. That's great. And from here, we're going to inhale and bring all this energy to heart center. Woo! Okay, once more. And from here, I'm going to take my hands to my forehead to remind ourselves to have positive thoughts. Hands to our lips to remind ourselves to have positive communication, and hands to our heart to remind ourselves to have positive intentions. I hope you enjoyed this routine as much as I did, and I hope to see you in the next video.